Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and here I am this morning. WIP Wednesday. I hope that y'all are having a great Wednesday. Let me bring you up just a little bit so you can see my background here. There you go. And my squeaky chair and my floofy hair. But I hope that you're having a great day. And hey, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. And we're just going to wait here for just a minute while people show up because I just went live and they're still over there chatting about, oh, she's late. She's growing the beans. Yep, she's growing the beans. And here I am waiting for you. And you don't show up. Hey, Trudy, good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Our friends are over there chitter-chattering about me. And which I personally find it incredibly hilarious. And yet here I am live and they don't see it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Let me see if I can bop them. Where are you? Yes, that's what I want to know. Where are you? Here we go. Let's see if those slow pokes can get on in here. Oh, Karen, good to see you. It is good to see green, isn't it? I know. I know. Now we still have some patches of brown, clay, dirt, but that's even getting filled in. And oh my gosh, the grass that that the builder planted, he just threw some grassy down and then put some straw or hay or whatever on top of that. This was last November, and that is some of the thickest, most luscious grass you will ever see. And I know, Nikki. I know, Nikki. Yeah, I know. You were over there talking smack about me, and here I am live, just waiting on you. Yeah, I had to go over and say, hey. I know. I know. Mm-hmm. Hi, Rose. Hi, girl. So yeah, it's a pretty day out. Can you hear the birds? Isn't it nice out? So I put my hair up last night before I went to bed, and so I haven't done anything with it. This is my wake up hair. So yeah, that's what you get today for talking smack. Wake up hair. Oh man, Alice. Alice is the smack instigator. Oh, Rosie wants in. Oh my goodness. That crazy girl. I have a cat in this window staring at me. I have a cat at that door staring at me. And Rosie's out here and she wants in. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, yes. Time challenged. Yes. Oh my goodness. I know, right? Oh, she must see somebody. That's good. Do you see somebody? Are they going to let you in, girl? I don't know. They must not be watching me because they don't know Rosie wants in. Oh, Trudy, you've been up since 5:30 this morning. Well, bless your heart. My goodness. Mm. I ended up sleeping on the couch sitting up because I was just so blah. And every time I tried to breathe in, I had to cough. So I was like, let me just sit up. So I got on the couch sideways and just kind of propped my head up I just kind of rolled a blanket under my head, and sat there. Oh, that's your normal time. Oh my goodness, Trudy. Trudy. Oh, Rosie really wants in. Rosie. Oh, you got a rainy view? Yeah, mine doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna bring you up a little bit and I'm gonna swing you around. Are you ready? Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna swing you this way. And so that's the little play set for the little granddaughters. And that's the end of, I know, honey, you want in, I know. And oh, looky here. We have some new rocking chairs. They are so comfy and very rocky. Rocky. Okay, Rosie, hold on. She said, I don't want to hold on. Ah. Don't you jump on that door. And then this is the other way. Look how pretty. Pretty. All the green. Yeah, all the green. So I'm going to move you. Oop, don't get car sick on me. I'm going to move you this way so that you can see that while I let Rosie in. Oh, that girl. What am I going to do with her? I don't know. You went out here with Mama, and then you can't stand it. Oh, no. Let's run over the cat. Go on. That one is trying to get in. So we have these beetle bugs. I don't know what to call them. I mean, this is all new to me here, right? I don't know what these bugs are and all this stuff, but I mean, some of them I've seen before, but we have these big, like this big, and they're black, and they just look like beetles, right? I don't know. There's one on the window right there, and he looks like he's trying to climb in the screen. We found one in the kitchen on the floor yesterday, and it must have come in when we opened the door. So, yeah, welcome to the country, right? Yeah. We're going to have, all the bugs want to come in and visit. No, not invited. I'm going to try and not laugh today. Yeah, let's see if that's going to happen. Let's see. I want to do live chat. That's good. Oh no, Trudy, your daughter has bronchitis. Yes, my cough is a real hanger on her. It is. It sure is. So let me go back here and say hello to everybody. I know I said hello to a couple people, but I want to say hello again. Hello to Trudy. Hello, Karen. Hello, Alice. Hello, Nikki. And if you're here and you're kind of lurking in the background and you haven't said hello, say hello. I want to hear from you. So I hope that you're having a great WIP Wednesday. I went a little crazy this week and I put my WIP in a bowl. I was trying to carry everything, and I walked through the pantry, and there were a stack of 3 of these metal bowls, and I was like, you know what? I put it in the top bowl, and off I went. So it's not very convenient because, she got sick from the kids in her class. That happens. Those little stinkers, they just get you sick all the time. I know it. So, yeah. She's a teacher. Teachers get sick all the time. What's in your cup? What is in your cup? My cup has coffee with a little bit of half and half. Yeah. Coffee with a little bit of half and half. And I couldn't find a big mug. So I just grabbed this, and, it's a canning jar mug. So obviously it can handle hot things. So I went, Nisi. Nisi is on her way to work. Yay. You be safe, Nisi. Be safe. And have a good day at work. And Trudy has coffee. Yay. Coffee. That's good. I'm trying to Alice has coffee. She didn't say big coffee, so she must have maybe a Tim Hortons coffee. Did you get a Tim Hortons coffee on your way? Mm. Mm. Oh, you don't know what half and half is? Okay. So Trudy, half and half, we have that in the United States. And you can buy it that way. And it's basically half milk, half heavy cream. So it's kind of like a step down from heavy cream, or what you would call like cream, like, yeah, just heavy cream, basically. Whipping cream, the really, the top of the milk. So, yeah. Yeah. So, is it Alice's time to go already? Let me see. Uh, it almost is. Alice, you almost didn't catch me. I'm sorry. I was up at 7:30 this morning. Nikki said, we'll talk about you while you're gone, Slice. No worries. No worries. And excuse me for coughing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day. I was up at 7:30 this morning. I woke up, I was on the couch. So I got up and got back in bed. And okay, pouring cream or whipping cream or milk. Okay. So pouring cream, is that a little bit thinner than whipping cream? Because that might be the same thing as half and half here. Yeah, it might be, because it's more it's less thick as half and half. I mean, as whipping cream. So we have all of that. So, and then here in the States, in the stores, we have different grades of milk. So we have like whole milk, which is thicker, and then like a 2%, a 1%, and a skim milk. And skim milk is like water almost. It's like white water. So it's not, it's not very thick at all. So anyway, that's what we have. So what is it in your cup? What's on your hook? And how's your weather? I know some places it's rainy right now. And there are some, okay, you have the same in milk. Well, that's good. Good to know, Trudy. I wasn't sure if you had the different grades of milk like we do. I don't know. I mean, when you get your milk from your cow, or your goat, you pretty much just have milk, when you're getting it straight from the animal. You can get the cream off the top and, make butter out of it or whatever. So anyway, that's always good. Always good. But yeah. So I have my whip here ready to go, and it's the same one I've been working on. I didn't feel like crocheting yesterday. I was just not feeling it yesterday. So, you have days like that. And I really was just kind of feeling a little tired, little overtired. So anyway, this is the whip that I am working on, and I love the colors, and I love the way it looks. I love the stitch. It's a bag-a-day pattern, and I love it. So what is on your hook? Let's see. Trudy says, I helped my aunt to butter cream on the farm when I was young. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. I think that's just crazy good. Crazy good. So I don't know if I can, once we get things going and everything and get goats and stuff, I know that the kind of goats that I am going to get are a great milking goat, and they have like a higher butter fat in the in the milk than most other of the goats. I think there might be one other goat that is a little bit better. Let's see. Nikki says, I'm still on the newsboy hat. One more row before the brim. Nice. Nice. Yes, Naomi. Good morning, Naomi. You snuck in on me. Yes, you did. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. And I'm going to bring the camera down just a little bit so you can watch me crochet. And here we go. And we can crochet together and chit chat. Yes, that's right, Naomi. Sassafras. Sassafras. And you know I'm totally going to call her Sassy, right? I know. Trudy says, I love the ombre yarns. Wish I could get it. I do too, Trudy. I wish you could get it too. I do. I do. Yes, I do. So, yeah, I'm just really sorry that that you're so limited in your yarns where you're at. You know, not quite as much as you, but you know, a lot of the yarns that that Alice get, a lot of them, you know, she orders online. So I just can't get over that. You know, you can't get certain yarns. It just really surprises me that most of your yarns are a 3-weight yarn. So even if we send you some, you know, 4-weight yarn, you would probably have to pay tax for it when you receive it. And you know, it would just be crazy if, you know, if somebody sends you a gift and then you have to pay tax on it. I don't know if you do or not. Trudy says, I'm busy with a monkey and a cardigan for myself. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning. It's good to see you. Yes, that's what I'm finding out. Online is very expensive for other countries. And in some instances here in the United States, it can be pretty expensive with the shipping. Oh, okay, you have to pay tax when you receive it, but it's not too bad. Well, that's good to know. That is really good to know. Yes. I'm going to have to do something about the, you know, here we are on the veranda, and it was great when it was, you know, winter. There weren't a lot of flying insects, and now we have flying insects galore. We have regular bees. We have little honeybees. We have wasps, and we have these big bumblebees. And they are like having a great time kind of dive bombing your head while you're out here now. So sometimes they chase you out, you know, you're like, ah, and they're like, hey, you, let me inspect you. And they get a little too close. Oh my goodness. So let's see. I did see that. Money is like 1 rand to $19. Wow. 1 rand to $19. Wow. Wow. Okay. And Valerie says, I've been at the DMV for 2 weeks trying to get my driver's license before tomorrow. Oh, your money is like 1 rand to $19. So are you saying that 19 like US dollars would be 1 rand? And is 1 rand like $1 to you? Wow. And Valerie, let's all have a moment of silence for Valerie. She's been at the DMV for 2 weeks trying to get her driver's license before tomorrow. And wow. Yeah. That's rough. The DMV can be rough. I mean, like, they have rules and we have to comply, and sometimes it's hard to comply. And yeah, it can be rough, rough, rough. Ah, Nisi, time to clock in. I've been working on the Precious Beginnings shawl. Aw, by My Precious Yarnery. Oh, nice. Nice. Nisi, you have a great day at work, and we'll chat later. I'll try to catch you. Yeah. Okay, so they've been wanting you to do an eye test, Valerie. Yeah. Yeah. Were you able to get in with your eye doctor? That's crazy. Oh, hugs to you too, Nisi. Oh, good. You passed. You passed the eye test. Good. And Naomi has to run too. Naomi, you have a wonderful day. 19 Rand is $1. Oh, I see. 19 Rand is $1. Oh, wow. And is like a Rand kind of like a dollar over there? Is that what it's like? Your $1 would be 19 Rand? Oh, wow. So if I came to you and gave you $1, then you would have 19 Rand. That is interesting, Trudy. Interesting. Oh, nearly passed. Oh. But that's okay, Valerie. Listen, passing is passing, right? It's a yes or a no, right? Yeah. Well, good. Good. So, yeah. I'm not sure if I just heard thunder in the distance. It's a weird morning, and it was this way yesterday. Like over there, it looks like, I don't know how to describe it. There's like no clouds. It's like all cloud. And then over here, we can see a little bit of blue. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, can you see a little bit of the blue? Yeah. So, hey, Patty Barker, it's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. How is the weather where you're at? I heard that some crazy weather was going to be coming through north of us, but I'm not sure how far north. Yeah, crazy, crazy weather. So I'm enjoying our WIP Wednesday. Tell me what's on your hook. And oh, clouding up, rain expected. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Oh, if I come there for a holiday, I will have a blast because, yeah, because of money. So wow. So it's not going to cost us too much um, American money to have a blast there. Oh wow. So that would be good for your economy if others, if you have tourists come in and spend the money, that would be really good for your economy. Wow. Mm. So let me know if you haven't already, what is on your hook this WIP Wednesday. I am having a blast doing this because I'm on my front post, back post double crochet round, and yeah, I really love it. And I love it the way this pattern, when I get to a corner, it always ends with a front post double crochet, and I always start with a front post double crochet. So both of, all of the rows start the same, and it's really good that way. So then 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Yeah. I'm going to have this done lickety split, and then I'm going to grab out my mom's sweater and finish that because I have located that. I know where it is. So I'm going to finish her sweater because from what I remember, I was really close to being finished. So I need to finish that, and so that she can have something warm to wear. Even in the summer, she can get kind of cold. So now here yesterday, it was 81 in the house. It was just really hot. I ended up having to go and take a cold shower just to cool myself off. A cold shower just to cool myself off. So anyway, it is, kind of crazy. But can you hear that bee? And then I've also noticed that we have these huge horse flies around here. And so I need to come up with a non-toxic scent that will keep them away. And, they say, marigolds, they say lavender, eucalyptus, and rosemary will also keep some bugs away. I think it's like a mixture of, well, this will keep this away. I do know that when my son had slugs in his backyard in North Carolina, and they were attacking, they were just all over his pepper plants and everything. And we went out there and we picked those things off. Well, I say, wait, I didn't touch them. Okay. I'm not touching a slug. That's gross. Now, maybe I might, if I had to here, with gloves, but, or get little, like pliers or tongs or something to grip them and, put them in something. So if you put them in, salt water, then they die. But we found out that if you put bowls of beer in, next to where they are attracted to that scent. Yes, that's right, Patty. Uh-huh. A little container of beer. We did that too. And so we put out I think 4 bowls of beer all over his garden. And they just the next day, it was so many slugs, so many slugs. It was crazy. I think because they were also on his white fence. And I think they even crawled over that fence and came in that way. I don't know. Anyway, so many slugs. It was crazy. I have never seen that many slugs before in my life. It was an invasion. And so it'll be interesting to see if that happens again this year. You just never know. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we got rid of them. It was it was one night, and I don't know if they had been coming around every night, but my son went to show my husband his peppers, and they went out to look at them, and then they found all of these slugs. And wow. So the little girls, and it was an adventure. It was something exciting. Let's get those slugs. And little Annabelle was leery about touching them, but she was good at spotting them. So she would be the spotter. Here's one, here's one, here's one, grab this one, get this one. And so she was helping in her own way. And but that was fun. So yeah, I'm not sure how much more of this, how many rows. I don't know how many rows it's going to take, but I do know that I'm just on the last bit. Good morning, Nana Mama Cat. It is good to see you. And oh yes, they're happier than salt water. Yes. Well, if we caught them, we would put them in salt water because then it would be done. But once we got all that we could, we put out the beer so that the beer could do the work too, right? And yeah, because we got a ton of them just ourselves. But then in the morning, just seeing all the bugs in the beer. It was just the slugs too. It wasn't any other creature. No other creature was tempted. And we did an experiment. We had vinegar, we had salt water, and we had the beer. And none voluntarily went into the salt water or the vinegar, but they all voluntarily went into the beer. They were like, yeah, this is delicious. So, oh my gosh, that was last summer. So I don't know if they'll have the same experience. Oh my goodness. That reminds me, I have to call the soil people and see if we can get some inexpensive soil dropped off. So I don't know if you heard it, but just a minute ago, there was a whinnying sound from a horse. And the people next door have a horse. And we can hear that horse whinnying every now and then. And yeah. So what is it on your plan today? What are you doing? I don't really have anything planned, except I really would like to make some muffins. We're having company this weekend, and I would like to have, some muffins and maybe some applesauce bread or something that we can bring out and, enjoy while they're here. But we shall see. We shall see. I don't know. When I first started doing the front post, back post double crochet, I was very intimidated. I was like this, like like moving my arms and like, okay, and now it's like bloop bloop bloop. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. It's good to see you. Oh, you're taking your 12-year-old for a haircut and a dye. Nice. Nice. Mama Cat, what color is the dye going to be? Nice. 12-year-old. Whoa. A nice haircut and a dye. Nice. That's exciting. Is this the first time your child is getting a hair dye? Nice. Hey, Christy, good to see you. Traveling through Nebraska today, working on a summer sweater while listening. Nice. Oh, that is awesome, Christy. Did you design your summer sweater, or is it, who did the pattern? I'm just so curious. And a summer sweater meaning a lightweight long sleeve sweater. See, I want details, right? Or is it a, I'm nosy, right? I'm nosy. Well, if you didn't then, now you do. Oh my goodness. Um, and is it short sleeve, like lightweight short sleeve sweater, like a shirt sweater? Or is it a long sleeve, lightweight, just to go over for, cool summer evenings? Ah, okay. Trudy. Oh, strawberry blonde Nana Mama cat. Ooh, that's nice. What a pretty color that's going to be. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And Trudy says, my 9-year-old granddaughter crochets with hands and arms everywhere. Oh my goodness, I know. It's almost like a workout when you're first learning, right? Sorry for the coughing. I apologize. Oh, Nana Mama Cat, first time for a full hair color. Oh, good. This is exciting. Are you going to take before and after pictures? Yeah. Oh, Christy says it's a 100% cotton DK. Oh, you're making a hexagon cardie. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I love hexagon cardies. Yes, 3/4 sleeve. Nice. Ah, nice. It's a DK weight. That's nice. And a hexagon. You know, that is awesome because the sleeves are going to be just the perfect length. Yeah, 3/4. That's awesome. That is amazing. And then you can either leave the front open or you can close it and have a pullover. So, oh gosh, yes. If you did like an open, then you could do some really cool buttons just every now and then, love it, love it, love it. Now you're inspiring me. Because, yeah, wow. I think I need to make one now. Thanks. Thanks, Christy, for the info. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I am, as soon as I get this one done, just only because I'm kind of obsessed with this kind of stitching. Yeah, I kind of am. With the Call the Midwife blanket, it was the same stitches. Of course, Call the Midwife blanket had different, different pattern, but it had the same stitch, if that makes any sense. Like there was a front post, back post stitch, a row. There was a double crochet, chain one, skip one, double crochet, chain one, skip one row. There was a double crochet row. And but it just so happened that there were several rows where there was like double crochet 9, chain one, skip one, double crochet 9, chain 3, skip 3. There were rows like that too, but it was the same premise as this. So I'm finding this very easy to do. Now, the sweater that I was making my mom is the one called Every Girl Sweater. So basically, you can make that sweater in any size. It's for every girl. And then she has one that's a pattern, and it's called Every Kid Sweater. And so she has, info on how to make that sweater, which is basically the same sweater, but she just gives the scaled down version. Chain this much, double crochet this many rows, then blah blah blah, like that. So, oh my goodness. Nikki says, when I write my crochet murder mystery, the main character is going to be DK. Wait. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, you're leaving it open, Christy. Good. So you can also wear it over your bathing suit. That's nice. That's nice. So it can be, like a cover up. That is awesome. Awesome. Yes, right. That is great, Nikki. That is great. Nikki, you're so smart. I can't wait. Nikki, you start writing that mystery. I love a good murder mystery. Yeah. Do you know that there's some really good cozy murder mysteries out there's one series that has yarn, and it's like a yarn shop or something, right? And then there's another one that has crochet terms in all of the titles. And then, we could do a book club. We could. I think I might do that. And we could do like a crochet book club and just talk about the different books. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Right now, I'm into it's a tea shop mystery, and the main character's name is Theodosia. Have you ever read those? And so Theodosia, it's set in Charleston, South Carolina, and you would not believe how many people die in that town. Well, at least one every book. Oh, I'm joking when I say that because all the murder mysteries, the cozy mysteries, has at least one death. So anyway, yeah, I am really into the cozy mysteries. I have been since, gosh, I think it was in the late 80s, early 90s when my friend Betty turned me on to the Goldie Bear mysteries. And now, I mean, this is like forever ago. Now they're starting, Hallmark movies and mystery are starting to put out some Goldie Bear movies. And so I saw one, and I think there's two out, and there's a third one coming out. But I loved the Goldie Bear mysteries. She was a caterer, and she was divorced, and but in the book she had a son. In the movie she has a daughter. And I think in the book her ex-husband was not so nice, but in the movie he's nice, which is okay. I'm okay with that. You know, you want to have a nice person, that's good. And but in the movie she does meet um, the police officer that she will eventually marry, at least in the books. So, one thing I know, the Hannah Swenson um, m- movie mysteries, they kind of did things a little different there. But, because for the longest time, Hannah couldn't decide between the dentist and the local cop, right? Um, I don't know if you've never seen any of these or read the books, but I've read a lot of those books. And for a while there, it was like, just make up your mind already. Um, how are these guys, these men, okay with you not making a decision between them, right? I don't know. Anyway, I think it would be really fun if I got the information for the Crochet Cozy Mysteries, and we started with book one and just kind of did a book club, like a book review on that one. And while we crochet, we can chat about it. That sounds like a fun thing. I've never actually been a part of a book club. I've always wanted to be a part of a book club because I love reading. And but sometimes some of the books in book clubs I didn't really want to read. Now my friend Betty does everything, okay? So Betty belonged to a book club, and they would meet once a month. And I don't know how many ladies were in the group. I think there were 10 or 12. And so once a month, it was that person's choice to choose the book um, for the next month. And so then that person would come to the book club with the book. You know, they would already know about it. And so then they would read it for the next month. And then the next month, the person who chose it would host and would lead the book club. You know, sounds like a kind of a nice little plan, right? And so that way, too, they ended up reading a lot of, you know, some books that they wouldn't necessarily read, which is not a bad thing. And then, you know, guaranteed once a month you had a book read, as long as you know, followed the rules and read the actual book. That would be fun. Anyway, I've always wanted to be a part of a book club. But how neat would it be to be a part of a book club where you're reviewing books and you're crocheting at the same time, or knitting, or any other kind of craft? I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not against any other kind of craft when you're sitting there and you're just enjoying yourself. I like to sit with a knitter as much as with a crocheter, as long as the knitter doesn't poo-poo my crochet, right? Yeah. I mean, it used to be. I don't know if it's that way now. It might be. You know, knitters used to look down their nose at crocheters, but I don't think it's that much anymore. Which is probably why crocheters didn't really want to knit, because they didn't want to become that. You know, I can knit. I just choose not to. It's not my funnest craft ever. You know, truly, crochet is my favorite thing. Now, maybe if I had learned to knit when I was 9, like I learned to crochet when I was 9, then that would be my favorite thing. I know Krista with the Secret Yarnery, she said that she had one grandma that crocheted and one grandma that knit. And so her one grandma, which taught her how to knit, and her other grandma taught her how to crochet. So she does both. Oh, Christy, I love that channel too. I'm excited for the new format too. I don't know what it's going to be like, but it sounds like they're going to be a lot of fun. Valerie, a book club does sound good, doesn't it? Yes. Oh, Christy would be up for a book club too. Good. And Catherine says, I'm working on my middle tier of my cart. So it's my blanket, so I don't get bored. I did my stuffy yesterday. Catherine, that is such a smart idea. So for those of you who didn't catch on to that in the last live that we did, Catherine has a 3-tier cart, you know, a rolly cart. And so she has organized her WIPs and according to the type, right? And so like the top tier is one thing, the middle tier and the bottom tier, they're all different. So today she's working on her middle tier. So she pulled out a blanket because that's her middle tier, and she's working on that. And she said she worked on her stuffy tier yesterday. That is awesome. I mean, because it's so convenient. You can roll it wherever you need it. There's no like carrying a bowl around. I mean, who does that, right? Me. Again, so sorry for coughing. I wish I could stop. I wish I could just like, it's just, there's just so much congestion that it's like, I have to just keep getting it up, you know? But yeah, so I'm not usually a bowl kind of a gal. I'm usually a bag lady, honestly. But I just so happened to have a bowl. I know. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That was right. Okay, what am I doing? I took out a stitch because I thought I had it wrong, but no, I had it right. Let me get that back in there. Takes 2 seconds. I'm on a corner. Excuse me. 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Yeah. Seriously, the only thing, you know, I would have to have written down would be the beginning stitches, like how many chains, then you connect it, And then I think it was like 19 double crochets and then chain 2, 19 double crochets. I think that's how it worked. But anyway, however she starts that very first, like the chain and the first row for this little beauty, that's the only thing I would have to have written down because this pattern is so easy to remember. Don't you just love a pattern that you can just sit and just relax and crochet and not have to count? Yeah, I do. I do because then I don't have to count, so I can sit and talk. How about that? I mean, that is my favorite. So, like, if I were making something like, a sweater or slippers or amigurumi, definitely you would need to count, right? But this is like a visiting kind of project, right? So you can visit and you can crochet. And especially since this is worked in the round, even though they're squares, even though it's squares, but you're not stopping. Um, well, it's not really in the round because you do fasten off and then you don't fasten off, but you do connect and then go to the next row. But there's like there's no like, oh, I have to stop right here. I have to stop on 19 so that I can do this or whatever, you just keep going until you're done. And so I'm going to keep going until this skein is gone. And then I've got one more. So see, I've got a little bit of yarn left. Can you see that little bit of yarn right here? I've got a little bit of yarn left, and then I'm going to start on that skein and get that done. And yeah, I love it. So you guys are up for a book club. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the meme. I'm going to do the thumbnail. I'm going to do the announcement. I'm going to find the list of books and I'm going to announce the first book. Yes, I'm going to do that. And we will do a book club once a month. And that way it'll give us all time to, in our busy lives with work and family and crochet and, everything else that we have to do. It will give you time to get the book and read the book. Now, listen, you can do a hardback or a paperback or an Audible book. I found the book on Audible. And so that's where I found the books. So I'm probably going to do Audible and then I'll have to write notes, right? Because you got to have notes. It's not going to be like I can have the book in front of me. If I can find a paperback really cheap, like I'm talking $2, then I might get the paperback at least for a couple times until we get in the groove, because we're going to have to like have discussion and questions and questions just basically for discussion purposes, right? We're going to work on, I'll even give us a cozy rating. Like the cozy rating, we'll have to come up with something really fun, like I don't know, like crochet hook sizes or yarn weights, or to like rate the book itself. I think that would be fun, don't you? All right, I'm going to put that out today. I'm going to work on that and put that out today. So be on the lookout for an announcement about our monthly book club. And yeah. So let's see. Monday was the 15th. So today is the 17th. Cool. That's pretty cool. So if I make the announcement today, then maybe a month from today, we'll be able to get that going. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Yep, yep, yep. Trudy says, we knitted in primary school. I used to knit a lot, but now I only crochet. Yes. Oh, yes. Christy says, I think it helps that crocheting is such a popular thing right now. We're sort of outshining the knitter. I hear you. I hear you. And, and it really never was a competition on the crochet side. I mean, we felt kind of like the red-headed stepsister or whatever you want to call it, right? Because there was a time when knitters would kind of look down their nose at us, right? And now I have to tell you, there was there is a yarn tour happening, and they were taking designs from Tennesseans and for their yarn tour this year, and I almost did it. I almost designed something and to submit, right? And for crochet, but the yarn and the idea of what they were looking for and everything was geared towards knitting. Like they wanted a fingering weight yarn, a one weight yarn. They wanted something that they had a list of criteria that they were looking for. And I'm telling you, after I read all of what they were looking for, I thought, no, I'm not doing it because I don't even like a 2/8 yarn. I don't like crocheting with a 2/8 yarn. Okay. I just don't. I definitely am not going to go to a 1/8 yarn. I don't even have a 1/8 yarn here because I just don't do it. I have a 2/8 yarn because I accidentally purchased a 2/8 yarn online 4 years ago. Right? And so anyway, like seriously, I just felt like they were like not taking into consideration. I felt like they were all knitters on that, on that board. And so anyway, I'm going to be prepared for next year, and I'm going to come up with some designs. It had to be something that nobody saw before, that you never talked about, that you never shared, because they were only going to choose one knit and one crochet. And so with that in mind, I will be prepared for next year, and I will be ready to submit something for next year. But right now, no. This is my YINBY year. Yay, I'm not buying yarn. YINBY year. And so for YINBY, I'm not buying yarn this whole year. I'm working through my stash. And so it didn't make sense for me to buy yarn to submit a project, a design, in a yarn weight that I really am not a fan of. So I think that I am going to design something for next year, and I will maybe do a 3/8, but that's as low as I'm going. 3/8 is as low as I go. It's like the limbo, right? Nikki, it does. It keeps everything together and clean. Oh my goodness. So Valerie says, wow, that sounds like a great idea. My cart is empty and staring at me. Now I know what to use it for. Thanks, Catherine. That's great. Catherine says, I bought a pattern called the Rosewood Mystery, and you crochet a blanket to go with it. It's really cool. I printed it all out, and I'm going to start it with my daughter. That is really fun. You crochet a blanket and you have the mystery with it. That sounds really awesome. And oh, that's a good question, Christy. So, Catherine, does that mean you don't know what the blanket will look like until you're finished? Hey, Lydia, good to see you. Hey, Samantha, good to see you. Oh, we got some new people popping on. That is awesome. So, yeah, I'm wondering too, Catherine. I think what it is, she has the pattern. You know, I don't know if they would have a picture of the pattern, if it's a mystery pattern along with the mystery story. That sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting. So that would be a very creative person to have a pattern and a mystery. Wow. I mean, talk about talented and creative, right? Yeah, that's something else, let me tell you. I love it. So I hope that you're crocheting with me. I hope that you can see me crocheting. I know that sometimes it's hard to see, but I am loving, loving, loving this pattern. Mm, Yep, I think I might have said it once or twice. Oh my goodness. And now, yeah, now Christy has me wanting to do a hexie cardigan, which I think sounds really awesome. She did hers in a cotton, DK weight cotton. And so it's a lightweight summer cardigan. Love it. Can you hear the birds? They are going crazy. Oh, my Rosie's staring at me at the door. She's like, Mom, you've been out there an hour. Don't you think it's time to come in? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get that book club going. So seriously, be on the lookout today for an announcement about the book club because I am going to do that. Do you ever like when you're crocheting, you get like you have too much space in there, like compared to the others? So like your stitch at the top was just a little wider than what you normally do. I don't know. I've been taking mine out. I've noticed. I'm not doing it consciously. I'm like if I have too big of a loop and I crochet and then that top loop is too wide, I'm tending to like start it over. I don't know why I do that. Oh, Catherine says yes. That's what it means. No picture of the blanket. Ooh. So the blanket is a mystery and the mystery is a mystery. That's nice. Hi, Rose. Hi, honey. Yep. She's here. Now she's like, I want back in now. She was telling me to come in. She didn't want to come out. She's telling me my live should be over. I think she wants you to come out. It's nice out here. You should come out. The birds are singing. Valerie wants to know, Catherine, if you have a link. Catherine, if you can put that in our chat, I can share it. But I don't think. Well, let me see. Let me see. Add as moderator. Okay, Catherine. I just added you as a moderator, so you can put that link if you have it. Okay. Yay. Trudy says, I'm busy with a hexagon cardigan that's different. That's nice. I also want to crochet a circle cardigan that's like a hexagon cardigan. Is that one like the shrug? Is that one like a shrug? I can't remember if a shrug is a circular or if it's, I think it is, right? The only thing I have about a shrug is that the way it looks in the back, that's the only thing that I have against a shrug. Otherwise, okay, thanks, Catherine. Thanks. Do you see your blue now? So you can share a link. Thank you. That would be great. So Catherine's going to look for the link for that murder mystery story book and crochet pattern. That is a nice combination. A real nice combination. How is that rocking chair, Mom? Is that? Yeah, that one might be better than this other one. It looks lower. Yeah. So Mom came out with Rosie because Rosie wasn't content out here with just me. She doesn't like it that I talk to nobody. She thinks there's something wrong. Who are you talking to? Who do I need to protect you against? I can't see them. And she's kind of funny that way. Yeah, she is. Maybe we can all make it. Maybe. Okay, not a shrug. You also start under the arm. Okay, so Trudy says that her circular sweater is not a shrug. Okay. Well, that sounds really fun. Hi, Rose. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, you're my good girl. So that's fun. That sounds really fun, actually. I love a good murder mystery. That's all we watch, right? I mean, that's really all we watch. Court TV and Murder, She Wrote, and all of the murder mysteries. Even the shows like The Closer, Matlock. I mean, anything with a mystery, anything that they're trying to solve, a problem or whatever. And then the Aurora Tea Garden, all of those. We like those too. And now they're doing like Aurora Tea Garden. They've started new movies of that with a younger Aurora. So since Candace Cameron Bure went to another network, which is kind of cool for her because she has she has more creative control, and she is actually producing movies instead of just being the star of the movie. So it's kind of cool for her because I know that it it kind of allows her to be creative and do her own thing. And that channel, because she's there now and because she's been a part of the murder mystery genre, that that channel is starting to get murder mysteries in there too, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of funny because there's a new murder mystery on that channel, and it's called Aurora Falls. And it's in a town called Aurora Falls. But I thought it was kind of funny because they had the Aurora name. So it kind of like linked it together. I bet, she felt like she was like honoring her character Aurora. So, oh, okay. You start under and you do two sides. Okay, that's cool. Trudy says, I'm on my tablet where it's saved, but I will send it to Alice on WhatsApp, then she can share it with you. Thank you. Sorry for the coughing. That's awesome. All right, so I'm starting a new row, and I just do two. I go over to the corner, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Has anyone done the bag a day crochet along? I know that Connie did it, and she actually finished it. It was she really enjoyed it. It was a shawl, so she really did enjoy it. My my poncho is coming together. Yes, it is. All right, folks. Well, it is an hour and 10 minutes um, into our live this morning, and I'm going to let you go. I don't usually go over an hour, but I did enjoy so much chatting with you. And you guys always give me ideas, and isn't it fun how we come up with ideas together? So be watching this afternoon for the information on the crochet book club, and I will get the details for you, and I hope that you have a great day. And I will see you on Friday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Much love to everybody, and I will see you on Friday.